because you've got the longest shot. I think it was like 1.5 miles, wasn't it? Like 7 rugby fields. Like, to me, looking at that, I don't know how you even seen the person, never mind shot them. How did that shot come about? Because I seen on the interview that you sort of had to lob it in, so it's not even a straightforward shot. You've got to sort of make arrangements as you're going along.
Yeah, that was not too long into my second Iraq tour, and I went into Afghan tour, and I went into this village, and it was overrun by Taliban insurgents, and there was a patrol going into that village, and we could spot them going in. And the patrol going in was a mixture of Afghan army and British soldiers, and the British soldiers were teaching the Afghan army how to patrol, how to do fire manoeuvres and all that. And as I was moving in, they were going into a kill zone, which is an open place, which is easy for the Taliban or the insurgents to open up on them. Well, when I was on the wall, I saw a glint in the distance, and it was a guy with an antenna on the radio. And I had an interpreter with me who had a thing called an ICOM. And an ICOM is basically a radio that's tuned in to the Taliban frequency. So you can hear them talking, and the interpreter translates to you. And I thought, well, I need to do something here. So I leant on the wall, a big wall, and I fired my first shot, and obviously it went small. It went low, and I kept firing and firing and firing. I did 9 shots in the morning, and I hit the compound wall, and I could see the guy duck down, and I thought, right, that's where I am looking. Well, anyway, as the day went on, the patrol went into the kill zone, and they got contacted. We call it a TIC, troops in contact, and they were getting hit pretty hard, and they had nowhere to go, hence why it's called a kill zone. So we sent vehicles down, 3 vehicles down, to cut off the kill zone between the insurgents and the patrol so they can get out of Dodge. And that went well. I did my job with the insurgents. And as my vehicles were coming back, they got stuck in this field, and they were just wheel spinning. And I looked to my right, and I realised there was an insurgent there, and he knocked one of the heads off the water for the irrigation fields, and he flooded the irrigation field, and it was like a quagmire. And next thing I saw was like little spatters going everywhere, and I could hear gunfire, automatic gunfire. So I looked everywhere that I engaged an insurgent. I was looking. No, where is this shot coming from? And I could see flashing in the distance, and I looked up, and it was just where I fired the 9 shots in the morning. So I knew where I was looking in my scope. And as I looked up, I fired my first shot, and it missed. I saw it splash onto the just in front onto the wall, on the compound wall. And they were, if the compound wall was like that, they were just on the side here. And they were firing a PKM, which is a Russian belt-fed machine gun.
Yeah.
So I fired again, my second shot, and I could see the guy get up, and he turned, and I struck him. He went down, and then the other guy was still shooting, and I fired my third shot, and because I missed on my first shot, I moved over on my rifle and fired again. So I had 2 rounds in the air at the same time, but like seconds behind each other. The third one missed, and the insurgent stood up, and the 4th one hit him. And and then we heard a noise behind us. It was an Apache, and he come right low, and I could see the pilot, and I just indicated where we were getting engaged from, and he GPS'd it, and it was 2,475 meters, which just over 1.5 miles, which my rifle is only meant to go 1,500 meters. It's not designed to go that far. And my record's been beaten now. The Canadians beat it, but they used a 50 cal, and a 50 cal can go 4 Ks plus. So,
Right.
you know, I still have it for the smaller caliber sort of thing, you know. But I didn't know I had a record until I came back off tour, and it was all a big thing. Apparently, it all kicked off.